I'm day two trying this again, and not really feeling it. Not that not feeling motivated. A lot of mental things going on in terms of the YouTube and posting and whether it's worthwhile and whether I should keep trying and if I'm good at this or not and what the point what is the point of it all and um, yeah, but anyway, so just keeping on. Had a good start to the day. It's very hot here in Cape Town. It's incredibly hot and humid, um, and actually overcast. Funny enough, so you would think overcast day, but I guess that traps in the humidity and the heat, the cloud cover. Some of the sunnier days, it's hot in the sun, but it's cooler, and there's no breeze today. Not much of a breeze, but I had fraud. I was a victim of fraud yesterday. A lot of money came off my account. In rands, it was 2,800 for something called Alibaba, and struggling to stay positive and grateful and happy and not feel hard done by and like a victim and that why always me and all those sort of self-pity feelings. But what I did to cope with it is I decided I'm not going to get my staff in for 2 days. I'm going to let my staff have 2 days off, Christmas, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. They can have the 2 days off, and I'll work in their place. And if I do the maths, I'll be saving more than the money that was stolen out of my account. And they get a bit of a rest, and hopefully they come back recharged, positive, grateful, happy, whatever. But yeah, not nice. I put tires on one of the work vans, and 5 minutes after paying for the tires, some extra amount just came off, and it's very bad timing to have fraud. It's the second time I've been a victim of card fraud, and it's always difficult to know how the hell does this happen. Where is it coming from? And cancelling my card again twice in 1 month. Uh, it's what I do is I don't keep much money in my accounts. I make sure I never keep very much. As soon as there's a big amount in my accounts, I pay it into my expenses immediately. Doesn't touch sides. It comes in and goes boom straight into all my expenses, or I put it into a holding savings where nobody has access. Nobody can get the money out. But I needed to have a lot of money in the account yesterday to pay for the tires, and that's probably why. Maybe it was one of these Nadis debit orders where as soon as it sees there's money, it draws the money. It sucks. Unless there was some sort of error and I'm going to get a million presents and packages and things in the post from Alibaba, but I think I would have had some sort of reference, or there would be some yeah, we would know if we'd bought 2,800 rands worth of things. I did log the fraud with my bank, with FNB, First National Bank. That's the bank I use in South Africa for my business. I did log the fraud with them immediately, and they've given me a case number and they're fighting with it. So there is a chance I'll have the money returned, refunded. And what I've decided is if it's all about positive mindset, when that money comes back, I'm going to spend it on my family and my loved ones, my wife and my 2 kids. Maybe we'll go on a little Airbnb trip for 2 days or something and use the rest for eating out. Yeah. So the money's, I'm accepting the money's just gone, but when it comes back, it's already spent. So then it's just God giving me that, telling me that 3,000 rand, that 2,800 rand is a gift, and that I can use it on my loved ones. But timing of it is very poor, very bad timing. Not impressed, not happy. But yeah, I'm learning the lesson this year, 2025. I've learned the lesson to be very philosophical and patient, it seems to be the lesson I always learn. I always have to absorb disappointment. I buy a bin, let's say for dog food, and then I come back a week later and the lid is broken. Not by me. Or I'll buy something for the office, like a drill, and the guys will burn it out, or a metal detector and they'll drop it in water, or buy a cell phone and somebody drops in the screen cracks. It seems to be part of life is creating infrastructure, buying things, doing upgrades and improvements, and then they get damaged, they wear out, they break, they need to be replaced. And I have to be philosophical and have a good attitude and always be ready to re-energize and motivate myself. And one of the things I do is I do gratitude lists, and I focus on the positive. Think about what are the 3 or 4 things I'm grateful for today. What are the things that went well and that made me happy today? So it could be I'm grateful that I've got 4 roadworthy vehicles, and I'm grateful, and I think about happy memories, like having my friend Joe visit yesterday. That's a positive and happy. What can I do there? And happy that my fish are well and healthy and the ponds are clean. The pond is clean and the fish tanks look clean and the fish look healthy. They're swimming around. I mean, I can show you. This is a pretty spotless fish tank. Yeah, my son's YouTube channel has now almost 600 subscribers, and my daughter's channel has 750, or she had 732 last night, and she doesn't post much, which I'm stuck on 49 subscribers, but I haven't really been uploading, so it's fair enough. And my content is just me talking, unedited, and because I'm getting used to this, so I'm practicing this type of thing. I don't even have the mic. The mic we tried, I must take more time to get it to work properly. Probably my wife would be able to. She's quite on the ball. But when it comes to any sort of technology, I'm not that sharp. Anyway, yeah. So the fact that my kids' channels are taking off, and my son works really hard, and my daughter she does her best. They both work really hard and they do their best. But the fact that they're taking off and they've got popularity does inspire me quite a bit to think, well, maybe this is possible. Because it would be amazing if I could have just another stream of income. Yeah. Not sure what sort of content people would enjoy, but I'm just going to keep uploading and testing it out. Maybe they'd like a holiday tourist blog of parts of Cape Town, or maybe even exploring Airbnbs. Who knows? Who knows what the future can hold? It'd be amazing if I could get paid to go visit parts of South Africa. Wow. I don't know if there are too many of those types of videos, and eating food in different places. I would probably have to check ahead of time with people. Are you happy for me to film? Is there a quiet time of the day when I can come and film and eat and give positive reviews? Focus on the positives. Anyway, cool. Hope everyone's having a very mainly safe and fun, I guess, is also part of it. New Year's Eve. Safe on the roads, everyone, please, I guess. I always have a sober New Year's Eve. I don't do the getting drunk and don't go to going to party. I don't do going to parties. I stay at home and I stay safe. I lock the doors and I keep, yeah, that's how I do.